friends know. In the field and I move like a dime. Eating fettuccine at Vincenzo's. Me and my amigos got that free smoke on the West Coast. Yeah, I'm talking about
What's poppin' YouTube? It's your girl Life D, and I am back again with another YouTube video for you guys. In today's video, as you guys saw by the title and thumbnail, today's video is going to be a how to start a YouTube channel plus what to do after you start. If you do not know who I am, my name is Diamante, but I go by Dia for short, hence the YouTube name. I am currently a college student, and a lot of the content on my channel lies under the lifestyle niche. Today's video, like I said, is going to be how to start a YouTube channel. So if you clicked on this video to learn how to grow your YouTube channel, you are in the wrong place, and you might have to skedaddle because this is not that. I'm just playing, but if you want to stick around, learn how to start a YouTube channel, go ahead and keep watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe while you're at it, and let's go ahead and get started. When I say I'm going to be telling you guys how to start a YouTube channel, I'm going down the basics, like the basic of the basic, like the stuff that y'all probably already knew, but I'm still gonna go over it because it makes sense to say this in my video. So the very first thing you're going to have to do is create a Google account. Now, a lot of people already have Google accounts, but if you're starting a YouTube channel, then I would recommend starting a separate Google account. So that means setting up a whole nother email for your YouTube channel. Don't use the one you already got, because I made 2 separate accounts for organization purposes, and I would recommend you do the same. Setting up or making a new Google account is pretty much easy. You just click sign up, and then you like put a username and a password, blah blah, like how you would set up any other account for any other thing. So after you have your little Google account, you will need to go to the YouTube website, not just like YouTube app. YouTube web, well, it don't matter which one you do it on, but just go to YouTube, and you are going to make sure you are logged into your Google account that you made for your YouTube channel. And you should be able to click your profile picture, and there should be a button that says create a YouTube channel. Okay, the next thing on my list, it says to check account details. So this basically just refers to all the stuff that you put up on your little Google account. Make sure like your details are right. So make sure your name is right, make sure your birthday's right, that type of stuff. So after you have the Google account and you logged into YouTube with that Google account and press create a YouTube channel, you can start thinking about how you want to customize your channel. So customization of your channel includes your name, your banner, like your channel art, and your intro, your outro, stuff like that. But let me get more detailed into it. I believe when you first create your YouTube channel, your name is going to be whatever name you put for your Google account, but you do have the option to change that. So if you don't want your like full name, if you don't want your government name on your YouTube channel, then you can just easily change it to something else. So I did start off with my government name on YouTube. My YouTube used to be Diamante Boston, but for one, my name is 8 to 9 characters, both my first and last, which is too long. 2, people don't know how to pronounce my first name or my last name, so it didn't make sense to have that as my channel name. So I just went with something short, cute, and simple and memorable, which is Dia with 3 A's. Once you update your name, you can also add a description. So this could be like a little mini bio telling people about yourself, or you can just like describe what's going to be on your channel. A lot of people don't really use this feature, like they don't have nothing in their description, but I would recommend doing it if you're first starting out. And then there should also be an option to insert links. So this means like if you want to put your Instagram on there, you can put your Instagram, or if you have like a storefront or something like Amazon storefront, you can link that there as well. Also in this section, it should have the option to change your profile picture. So again, the same thing with the name. It might be the same profile picture that you put for your Google account. You can also change this as well at any time. Now, when it comes to a YouTube banner or like YouTube channel art, there are specific dimensions that you need to have for it. So I'm going to go through those with you guys. So if you want to have channel art, which is like the first thing people see when they click on your channel, you are going to want to make sure you have a design that is 2560 by 1440, and that is the full size resolution for any device that you're looking at for your channel. The second one, which is within the first one, is 2560 by 33:8. That is compatible for desktop. So if someone opens your channel up on their computer or their laptop or whatever, that is what's being shown. On each device, it is a different amount of the banner being shown. If you were to like pull up somebody's YouTube channel on a TV, it's going to show their full banner. If you pull it up on a laptop, it won't show your full banner, and if you put it up on a phone, it's just going to show like that little tiny part. With that being said, the dimensions for mobile device, well, all devices, would be 1235 by 338. So when I say all devices, that just means that the design that you have in this last dimension that I just said, everything that you put in your banner is going to be visible on all devices. Nothing will be like cut off. So if you have like your Instagram handle or your Twitter handle on the side of your banner, it won't be cut off. But if you did have that on the side and you open it up on your phone, you won't see it on your phone. If anyone's confused, you can just like comment or text me and I'll clarify. As far as obtaining a YouTube banner or YouTube channel art, you could just easily pay someone to do this. There are a lot of graphic designers or people in general who just make graphics for other people. There are people who do it for $5 and there's people who do it for $50. But if you want to learn how to do it yourself, I would recommend going to Canva. Canva is a free editing software, but I do pay for Canva Pro, so I have access to all of the things that are on there. Canva does have free templates that you can use and edit and save. So all of the dimensions that I just said earlier, they're already like set into place on Canva. So when you click on the template, you don't have to worry about resizing it and all that. All you have to do is worry about editing it, saving it, and then uploading it. And then another tip in this section, I would say to make sure that you have an identifiable profile picture. So I don't think I talked about that much, but if you're going to be putting a profile picture, I would use a picture of yourself that is easily recognizable. Like obviously make sure you can see your face clearly so people can identify you when they find your channel or when they look up your channel, because there could be multiple people with the same name as you, but if they don't know which one is which by looking at the picture, then you might be out of luck. And then if you don't want to put your face, you could put like a logo or something like that for your YouTube channel, or some type of graphic that has some type of meaning to you. After all that, you should start deciding if you want an intro and an outro. These are not mandatory. A lot of people have intros and outros for the aesthetics. It is not something that you have to have. Me, I do have an intro and I do have an outro, but that is simply because I like how that looks and I like the vibe. There are a lot of successful YouTubers who never had intros, never had outros. You'll be good with or without. If you don't know what an intro is, intro just like what you see at the beginning of a video, and the outro is what you see at the end of the video. That's like, thanks for watching, here's my previous video, here's my next video, etc, etc. When you get to the end of my video, you'll see it. On to the second page of my little tips or whatever. If you are planning on doing YouTube seriously or for a long period of time or like long term, then I would recommend investing in equipment. So when I say this, I do not mean like the big bulky camera and the big bulky like lighting. You don't need that to start out. The first thing I'll be thinking about is getting some type of lighting, ring light or any other form of good lighting. So some people like to use a lamp that they already have, and then some people like to use natural lighting from their windows or whatever during daylight. Obviously you wouldn't have access to natural lighting at nighttime. I know a lot of people already do own ring lights. People who are not YouTubers or content creators already have ring lights because they like to take good pictures and stuff like that. So if you have that, then you're just one step ahead. The next piece of equipment will obviously be some type of recording device. I am recording on a camera right now, the Sony ZV-1, but I started off my YouTube channel with my phone. And no, I did not have an iPhone, so I started off with the Android quality camera. And it wasn't trash or nothing, like it wasn't horrible. Obviously, I've been making good content still, even when I have my little Android phone, so don't do too much. But that is just to say, if you have an Android and you don't have an iPhone, you can still work with that. But with that being said, if you want to maximize your quality and have things go more smoothly for you, then I would invest in a camera. But cameras are expensive, so you will need to, look at your finances and see if you can actually afford one. Think about this purchase before you make it and stuff like that. And when I say like more smoothly, that just means like overall better quality. And then if you are recording with a phone, you can run into many issues as far as storage, editing and stuff. I mean, you can do all these things on your phone, but I've had instances where when I was recording on my phone, I would edit a video and be like, okay, I'm done, ready to save it. And then I can't save it because I don't have storage. So I would have to delete a lot of my files and my photos and my videos and stuff just to save that video on my phone so I could post it. To prevent you guys from running into that issue, I would just invest in a camera and an SD card. You can have like unlimited recordings or like unlimited space and have space to do the things that you want to do. basically. And then also editing on a phone, it's definitely doable. Some people don't prefer it, but that is what I started doing when I started my channel. I found an editing app and I was able to get things done, make cute little edits, you know, get compliments on my editing, all from on my phone basically. But some other things that I recommend getting is like a tripod. That's like a phone stand or camera stand or whatever. This can be bought at any store. So like you can, I don't know if you could buy this at the dollar store. I wouldn't go that far, but you could probably buy this at Walmart, Five Below, Target, Best Buy, or even online. And then I'll also recommend getting an editing software subscription. So there are a lot of free editing softwares out there that you can use, but you probably have to deal with having their watermark on your like video. So if you were to go in an editing app that's free and you like edit your video, you want to be able to save it without that watermark in the corner. Or some editing apps, they're getting a little bit more crazy and they put their watermark around like the whole video, and no one wants that. I would find some type of editing software that either doesn't have watermarks, or just pay for a subscription of a software that you know you're going to learn how to use and use consistently. Like me, I use an app called Video Maker and I pay a little subscription on my phone for it. And then right now I use Premiere Pro, which is something that I pay for with Adobe Suite in my schooling. Like I have to get that because I'm a graphic design major, so I have no choice but to buy it. So I just go ahead and use it since I learned how to use it. Yeah, you could just start anywhere, do what you feel is most comfortable for you. All in all, if you can't afford these things or simply don't feel ready or comfortable yet, you could just use what you have until you do/can. After you've started your channel and like thought about what you need to buy and what you don't need to buy, you need to start thinking about what kind of channel you want to be. So we are now getting into the portion of what to do after you start your channel. So you should start considering your niche. That's what people call it. A niche is basically like a topic. A few examples of niches are like lifestyle, travel, gaming, makeup, cooking, business, etc. My channel is a lifestyle channel, like I said previously. After you've decided what kind of channel you want your channel to be, you should start thinking about what you want your first video to be. While you are at it, go ahead and create a list of things that you know that you will eventually want to record. I have a long list in my phone and in my little notebook, my green notebook. If you watched my videos before, you know what green notebook I'm talking about. I have long lists of video and content ideas in both of those things. As far as the first video, I just want to say that I do not recommend a get to know me video as your first video. Honestly, if you're thinking realistically, nobody's going to care about a get to know me video. If we were to put the things into perspective, say you recorded a get to know me video and you posted it. A random stranger scrolling through YouTube and they see your video, they're not going to be like, oh, let me click on this random person who I don't know and get to know them. No one's going to do that if we're being real. And then majority of people that probably subscribe to your channel before you release that video are people who probably already know you already, so it wouldn't make sense for them to click on that video. With that being said, I would recommend doing something entertaining, eye-catching, or trendy for your first video. So this could be a college vlog, or if you're not in college, a high school vlog, a productive day in your life, any current and trending video. So whenever you start your YouTube channel, you might want to consider doing something that's current and trending at that period of time. A reaction video, making or trying new foods, any video that relates to TikTok. A lot of people like those types of videos. Or a challenge video. Now those are just a couple of first video ideas. You do not have to do one of the ones that I listed, but that's what I would recommend over a get to know me video. So lastly, I would just like to say, if you want to start a YouTube channel, just go for it. It don't matter what he say, she say, just do it like Nike. And yeah, that's pretty much all for today's video. Hope you guys enjoy. I am so sorry if it was all over the place. This is my first time doing any type of like YouTube advice type video. That's all, folks. See you all in my next video. Bye.